I'm here behind the scenes at the Odyssey Arena, in between setup, and Rob's going to tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Okay, well, we're just changing around from a concert to our next sporting event. This is a pretty common occurrence. Often we do it through the night and bring a team of people in. They work through the night, and when the artist or the sporting event comes the next day, the arena's already set up for them.
What's the most difficult show to set up for?
Well, the longest would be something like the indoor supercross, where we've got 5,000 tonnes of dirt come in, so that's a pretty huge, that takes most of the week. The same when we've had show jumping here, because they have to lay a floor obviously to protect the horses, put all the jumps in. We've had tennis tournaments, but that only takes a day or so. The tennis tournament was great, but obviously while the players were staying here, they had a lot of fun, and we had a party at the Culloden where they were all staying, and John McEnroe and Pat Cash got up and played guitar, and the other players sang, and they had a good time generally.
And were you first on the dance floor?
I think last, probably.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Go to McDonald's and just anything from McDonald's with a fizzy drink.
Hair of the dog. Another drink next morning.
100%?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Probably some super noodles and toast.
Well, you have to have water for a start, and more beer is pretty good.
Either that or a dark room and a KFC.
So, what can I expect from today?
What we do is we give a 1 hour 50-minute tour of land and water on a Viking Splash. We are, of course, naturally enough, we're the Vikings, and as a result we do despise everybody outside the vehicle, so we go around and we terrorise the folk of Dublin by shouting and roaring at them, and occasionally having a bit of a laugh along the same time as well. Yeah, you often get tourists that just come on board and just have no idea what to expect, you know what I mean? It is quite an Irish sense of humour.
Trinity College, founded back in 1592 by a very, very famous English queen called Elton John.
What was your favourite part of the tour?
Well, I think yelling our Viking yell just really surprised people out there.
2, 3.
I think the area where we swim was very interesting. I found that very interesting too.
So what kind of machine is this that we'll be in today?
It's a World War II landing craft. It was built back between 1942 and 1944. Its official name is that it's a Duck, spelled D-U-K-W. It was most likely involved in the D-Day landing, so it's a pretty impressive little machine to drive around the place, and built entirely by women, which is the nice thing as well.
That's why it's lasted so long.
That's what they say. So it's temperamental in the morning too.
Yes, indeed. Oscar had a great
Drive with a bus, everybody can do that, but I think driving with a duck is very fine. It's great.
The Alberta Fish and Chip Shop. 1, 2.